For today's workout, we're gonna need a pair of sliders. So you should already know by now that we can take tablecloth, kitchen cloth, if we have a carpet, some magazines. We're gonna need a pair of dumbbells. How heavy we go, again, depends on the workouts we'll be doing. So maybe around 10% body weight, one pair, and 15 to 20% body weight, maybe even 30 of the second one. Again, think of it more as the movements we're doing, not the equipment we're using. Also, we'll need one bench. If you don't have a bench, you can also take a chair. Just make sure to push the chair towards the wall so it doesn't slip away from us. Okay, we're gonna start with the warm-up, mobilization first, and then nice and easy, we start bringing the heart rate up. So we're gonna go hands nice and tall and down. Try to keep the knees straight, bend over and up. So a few times, slow, controlled. As you know, what we usually do, we do the strength first 30 minutes and then spend some time on the cardio, tempo training, intervals, and high intensity. Okay, and last one. But this time we're gonna place the hands on the ground and crawl in a hand plank. From hand plank, we're gonna crawl back. Try to keep the knees as straight as you can. Again, this is gonna depend on your mobility. So, knees straight, hips straight down, don't sink too much, and easy. So we are warming up our upper body, hips, a bit of legs, and we're gonna go one more time, but this time we're gonna stay in our hand plank. Then once we are in a hand plank, we're gonna bring left foot next to the left arm. Find a good position where you can go as low as you can. Take your left elbow, slide it down all the way, and then twist to opposite side. So down low, and good rotation. 3, 4, and 5. Hand down, foot back, same thing opposite side. First, find a position, and then elbow down all the way inside the shin, and twist the opposite side. 2, slow, control, don't rush. 3, 4, and 5. So from here, hand down, knee on the ground, and we're gonna just go into our deep split. So as low as we can, push the knee over toe, upright in the back. If the front heel goes up, doesn't matter. Just make sure you have big flexion in the knee and in the ankle. Few seconds, hold, and then we're gonna push back, straight leg, toes up, and slightly stretch the hamstrings. 2, 1, and we're gonna do the same thing, opposite side. Switch, drop down into deep split, upright. Again, force this knee over toes, big ankle flexion, full knee flexion. Get a good stretch in the hip flexors on the opposite side. And easy, push back, straight leg, and opposite muscle group is our hamstrings, that's what we're stretching now. 3, 2, 1, and shake. Okay, we're gonna go up and start bringing the heart rate, plus we do a bit of mobility for the shoulders. So easy skips on the spot, nothing too crazy, few ways of skip, foot to foot, side to side, whichever way you like. We're gonna take our arms and a big circle front, get a good stretch in the shoulder. Remember, we have a lot of shoulder work. 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're gonna go backwards around 10 reps. 4, 5, 8, 10. Okay, next one, we're gonna stand nice and tall, go in a few jumping jacks again. Work on the shoulder, slightly higher intensity than the skips, but nothing too crazy. And almost there. Okay, relax the shoulders, a bit of skips, and that's where we're gonna finish. Soft on the toes, don't hit the heel, first block. We have upper body, so we're gonna need heavier dumbbell and sliders. Okay, shake. So first block, upper body strength. We're gonna need our sliders. we're gonna do some archer push-up with the sliders. We're gonna need a bench for the supported row and one heavier dumbbell, because remember, our rows are kind of a movements that we can use heaviest weight we can. Okay, so let's try the exercises. This way we're gonna know which variation we're using. As for all the push-ups, we have two variations. We can do it from the feet or from the knees. Always make sure you have your hips nice and straight so we're not lagging with the hips. We're gonna set up for the regular push-up, and then from here down, so we're dropping on with one arm down, opposite arm sliding to side. Press up, focus more on the arm that is pushing you up, and switch. Maybe try one more. So if it's too much, remember we can always do it from the knees. Okay, and after this, we're gonna go in a supported row. We have our bench. Depending on the height of the bench, we're gonna either be kneeling with the straight arm, one arm, sorry, or maybe supported from the elbow again. So here's the movement. So bent over row, but in a supported position. Doesn't matter how I support myself as long as I'm parallel with the ground. Okay, but more once we start. Let's prepare. We got our dumbbell. I'll set the timer and we can start on the marks. So first one, sliding archer push-ups. 3, 2, 1, and easy. We go down, one arm slides, and front and press. Focus on the form. Try using more arm that is bending to push you up rather than the one that is pulling you to side. Inhale down, exhale up. 2, 1, and shake. Supported row. Again, make sure you have that parallel position with the ground. Doesn't matter how we support ourselves, and I'm going to show you this once we start. Okay, so split, shoulders in line, and row. One arm, elbow far back. Close row, meaning our elbows are close to us, not wide. Keep working, and again, parallel. If I had a bit higher chair or bench, I would probably be on my elbow. Can also use my knee for this. 2, 1. Okay, relax the dumbbell. We're gonna be switching side. I also can use the wall to support. Again, think of the movement, not the way we are overloading for it. 2, 1. Our back are parallel with the ground. I'm just giving you a few ideas so you can maybe understand better what do we mean when we say it's about the movement, not the weight. Shoulders in line. Don't let the shoulder drop down. 2, 1, shake. Always shoulders in line. Don't let it pull you down. Okay. Archer push-ups. Let's prepare. 2, 1. Now, how fast you go is going to dictate how many reps you do in a single set. So if you can speed it up or take it slower. Remember, our goal is to get a good burn, chest, tricep, front shoulder. 2, 1, shake. When I said think about the movements, you can use some other equipment to do the pull if it's a bit heavier. 2, 1. Okay, see? Doesn't matter what we are pulling. We can also pull the bands, rubber bands. Almost there. Don't let the shoulder drop. Be parallel with the ground. 2, 1, shake. Switching sides. 2 main cues. Shoulders in line, back parallel with the ground. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Okay, so my kettlebell is a bit bigger than the dumbbell. I'm not getting that parallel position, so I'm gonna switch. Two, 1, relax. A bit of silence for the work. That's for you to get better mind-muscle connection. Sorry. Last round. Archer push-ups. 2, 1, off we go. And press. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep your core straight, trunk straight. Don't swing from the hips. If you're struggling, do it from the knees. Chest in the ground, all the way, and shake. All the way, chest in the ground. Same thing we do with the regular push-ups. Last round. 2, 1. Control. Shoulders in line. Back down. Don't turn this into upright row. Almost there. One arm, we switch sides. And 3, 2, 1. Down. Switching sides, finishing there. Then we go into legs. Two, 1. So how you position your legs doesn't matter. You gotta find the position with the trunk first and then set up the leg. Okay, small break, catch a breather. And we go into legs. For the legs, reverse Nordic, single leg hip thrust. We're gonna need our bench and a chair. Dumbbell is optional. You can keep it somewhere close. So, we're gonna start preparing reverse Nordics. We should know both of the exercises. So let's kneel down. Few more seconds breather, and then we're gonna start. Toes on the ground. Sit down. So from here, we're gonna lean back, push the hips up. 2, 1. So let's give it a try. Sit back, lean, push the hips up. If you find this one easy, then I want you to start dropping with the straight hips. Don't sit on the legs. Hop. How low you go depends on your strength. So find the one position where you can go as low as you can, but we gotta be able to push up without bending the hips. 1, and shake. Okay, hip thrusts. We're gonna go here, shoulders on top of the bench, hips up, 90 degree in the knee, one ankle on top of the knee, push up with the opposite leg. We can also use a couch, whatever we can find next to us. Couch, bench, chair. First round, we do body weight, then I show you where we place the weights. But if you've been with us, you know it's on the hips. 2, 1. Okay, shake, catch your breath. Now, I want you to drop down when you're doing the hip thrust as low as you can. If you have a bit higher chair, you won't be able to touch the hips on the ground. Again, just full range of motion, okay? Opposite ankle on top of the knee, all the way down, up. Check your foot position. When you're on top, are you getting that 90 degree in the knee? That's a good position. Too close, less angle, or too far in front. Hips up and high. It doesn't matter where we position our arms. Remember, we're working on the hamstrings and glutes. Shake and a breath. We go back into reverse Nordics. One way we can measure how low we go, let's get ready, is by placing the hands behind. Maybe touch the heels, then see, okay, I think I can go more, lower. And maybe touch a bit lower than the heels. Then maybe your toes. Maybe you can go hands on the side. Touch the floor. Once you finish the block, if you think like, oh, they're easy, then go lower next round. And shake. If you find them easy, remember you can always drop lower, but make sure you're not bending from the hip. Okay, we go in a hip thrust. Maybe we can take one dumbbell on the hips, ankle on top of the knee, and work. Get that hips as high as you can. Drop down as low as you can. Full range of motion, always. Almost there. Control the movement. Cramp your hamstrings on top, all the way up. Good squeeze, and then down. Okay, round 3 already. Reverse Nordics. 3, 2, 1. And again, hips straight. What we don't do, we don't bend them. Up. Push up from the hips. Don't push with the arms. Arms are just to measure how low we can go. I know for myself, I'm roughly at touching the ground. Maybe I can go slightly lower like a fist and shake. So I can cut down the movement. Toenails, these are, how you call them? Knuckles? Oh no, these are knuckles. So toenail, finger, oh you know, knuckles. So working on the depth. Too much talk, let's work. Single leg hip thrust. I find good burn when I'm at the end. That's why I'm not using weight. I just showed you how you can progress it. Up on top, good squeeze, don't drop straight away. 2, 1, shake. Up on top, good squeeze. Okay, switching sides, then we go into upper body. Prepare. 2, 1. Off we go. Pushing through the heels. Heels. Heel. Single one. Hips as high as you can. Cramp your hamstrings. Hold for half a second. Don't just go up and down. Almost there. Less than halfway to go. 2, 1, and shake. Okay, wasn't that the last round? Let me just check the time. What did we miss? Other side hip thrust. Okay. Well, we just did it. That's odd. 1, 2, 3. We missed something. We did reverse Nordics. Did we miss a hip thrust one side? Okay, my bad. Doesn't matter. Let's take a breather. Let me just set up the watch. Okay, here. Okay, we had a small issue, but that's what happens when we go live stream. I kind of start talking, then miss some stuff. I hope you don't mind. Happens. Not gonna say what, but it happens. Okay, next block, upper body. We're gonna do diamond push-up. So diamond position with our fingers up in chest. We're pressing up. Same thing from the knees, from the feet. Then we're gonna go in a side raises with the dumbbells. We're gonna take a lighter pair of dumbbells, not the one we used for the row. And last one, sliding pull-ups. So we're gonna need our sliders. So we go on the ground and slide down. First one, we start with the diamond push-ups. So you can do from the feet or from the knees. Again, it depends on your strength level. So diamond position, feet straight, hop, chest down, all the way, press up. All the way, chest in the ground. If you're struggling, do it from the knees. Keep your core tight. Almost there. You can hear me tapping the ground each time. Do it yourself, all the way down. Side raises. A bit of shoulder work. Hop and side. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And we start. Slightly bend the elbow. Shoulder engaged. Elbow in a shoulder height. Tight core. Up angle. Don't spill it down. Remember that water cue. Think like you're lifting the bottle of water that is open, so don't spill it. Shoulder height, control. 2, 1, shake. And last one, we have that sliders. Sliding pull-up. So we go on the ground, hands on the slider, straight in front. 2, 1. From here, pull it aside. When we are pulling, we want to press in the ground. I don't want you to levitate and use your lower back to lift. So pull hard and back. Pull hard and easier back. Push yourself as high up as you can. The more we press the ground, more friction we create, harder the exercise. 2, 1, and shake. We're going back in a diamond push-ups. So, diamond position, the chest, lower part of the chest, and up. All the way to ground, chest down. Try not to rest down, relaxing. Don't lose that tension. If you need a breather, you can do it on top. Inhale down, exhale up. 1, shake. Okay, next one, side raise with the dumbbells. Three, 2, 1, off we go. Strong core. Shoulder height. Limit the swing. If you're struggling too much, go do the body weight first. Build up some strength. Take some lighter weight if you have. Two, 1, shake. Slow, controlled, no rush. On top, Slight pause. Okay, sliding pull-ups. Arms straight in front and pull. Focus on kicking the elbow in your trunk. And again, it's up to you to make this exercise harder. Think like you wanna, if you had something that slides, you wanna be pulling yourself. That's what you're doing. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, shake. Okay. Breather. Last round. Diamond push-ups. Off we go. Inhale down. Exhale up. Keep the core tight. Don't lag with the hips. Don't do this way. If you need, drop it down on the knees. Keep on pumping that push-ups. 2, 1, shake. You can sometimes even see me dropping to knees. Because if I feel a good burn, I just want to keep on working. So make it easier, but still squeeze in a few reps. Off we go. Side raise. I'm going to rotate, maybe so you can see better. On top, slight squeeze. Don't swing to push it up. Control. Use your muscles. If you start feeling too much burn, finish body weight. Last 10 seconds. Two, 1, and shake. Whew. Last round. Last exercise for the upper body. Strength. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Remember what's your goal. Have a look. It's like you're pulling yourself on something that's sliding below you. Press as hard as you have to. Almost there. 2, 1, shake. Catch your breath. Nice. We're gonna finish with the lower body strength. We are going to need our sliders and the bench. Weight is also optional. If you're holding the weight, 2 options. 1 dumbbell goblet position, 2 dumbbells suitcase. So let's bring our bench or chair for the Bulgarian split squats. Sliders close for the hamstring slides. 1 foot on top. Okay, we go into Bulgarians. Foot slightly in front of the hip, not too far behind. Strong foot in the ground. Tripod, remember. And we go down and up. Focus on pushing from the front leg rather than from the back one. Back one is just for the support and balance. Almost there. Front foot working, front leg working, sorry. Shake. I somehow messed up always. Foot and leg. So front leg, that's our working leg, not the back one. Prepare. 3, 2, 1. When you're down, your trunk is parallel with your shin. Up. If you find the first round easy, then you can take some weight for the splits in a goblet position or down on the side in a suitcase. 2, 1, shake. If your chair is a bit higher, you won't be able to touch the knee in the ground. We go in a hamstring slides. So, heels on the slider, glute bridge position, hips nice and high, down low, straight, bring it up, same time, hips and heels. If you're struggling, hips down, slide, lift, focus on the negative. Hips down, slide, lift, focus on the negative. If you want to make it harder, don't let the hips drop on the ground. When you pull the heels, you push the hips. 2, shake. Let's go back into Bulgarian split. We go. Jam your big toe in the ground. This way we got a good balance, good stability. Push from the front leg. Back leg is just for the support. Think of it like a shrimp squat. Slightly easier variation. 2, 1, shake. And always remember, if you find them easy, use some dumbbells. Switching sides. 2, 1, let's start. Go for the full range of motion. How low is that? Once you feel a big stretch in the back leg, that's where you're gonna stop. Almost there. Want to feel a good burn in our quads. Shake. Oof. Hamstring slides. Let's prepare. Hips up and down, slide, hips back up. Try not to push from the elbows down. If you need, raise your arms, close them. If you're struggling, you know what you're doing. Hips down, hop, and negative. Down, up, and relax, catch a breath. Round 3. Whew. Time goes by when you're having a blast. Let's prep. 3, 2, 1. Control. If you want to squeeze in a few reps, slightly faster tempo. We have different strengths, so cannot all do the same thing, same number of reps. Accommodate for yourself. 2, shake. Last one. Switching sides. Let's prep. 2, 1. If I was next to you and I push you, I want you to be as stable as you can. Think like someone is pushing you on the sides all the time. To keep that core tight. Doesn't matter if we're working the legs. Always tension. No swings around. 3, 2, shake. Whew. Getting a bit warm. Let's prepare. Hips up. 2, 1. Try not letting the hips drop. Keep them up. Squeeze your hamstrings, your glutes. When you're pulling the heels, push the hips up. If you're struggling too much, you know how to regress. Focus on a negative. Down, slide, lift, and negative. 2, 1. Shake and rest. That's it. Catch a breather. And we're going to go into our tempo training. Okay, we are done with the strength. Time to work a bit on the cardio, all right? So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 6. We have 6 exercises. We're going to do them 3 sets with no rest in between. How fast we do? Let's do 30 seconds work, 15 seconds break to switch in between exercises. Briefly, let me just set the time and we can give it a start. While you are resting, I show you the exercises. Okay, so first one we're going to be doing, we take a big dumbbell and go into our snatches. Then later on, we're going to do some swing with the big dumbbell. If you have a kettlebell, perfect. Bring the kettlebell next to you. We don't need the sliders. Also, if you have lighter dumbbells, you can bring the lighter. So again, if you don't have the pairs, we can do the snatches with 2 dumbbells, lighter ones. Or you can do with the one heavier. It doesn't matter. But we're going to need pair for the Renegade Push Up. You're going to see. Okay, so let's start in 8 seconds. First one, we got a snatches. Tempo training, meaning a bit more dynamic movements. Okay? Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell close. Punch it up overhead. Switch sides. If you're doing with 1, if you're doing with 2, just keep on working. I'm showing different variations. Same movement. Again, think about the movement, not what we're using to overload. What's that? 3, 2, 1. Shake. Catch a breather. Next one, we go into swings. If you have a kettlebell, you can use the kettlebell as well. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hinge from the hips. Punch the dumbbell from the hips. Don't push the knee to front. Remember, these are our hip hinges. If you have a pair of dumbbells, you can also keep working, don't stop with the pair. It's a bit more uncomfortable, but you might make it. Shake. You just press the dumbbells together. Same thing, swing from the hips. Next one, we take that pair of dumbbells, go in a Renegade Push Up. Hand plank. Let's give it a start. Hand plank, feet wide. We do the push up and then roll. Start. Time is on already. Go down, chest in the ground, all the way. If you're struggling, do it from the knees. Halfway. Feet slightly wider. Two. Shake. Okay, knee up. We're gonna kneel from the toes. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Right up, right down, left up, left down, right up, right down, left up, left down. You got it. Keep on working. Focus on a lifting leg. I want you to lift from this one up. Switch, hop, from this one, boom. Think of it like a single leg movement. You know our shrimp squat. That's knee up is a basic movement for the shrimp squat. Okay, next one, plank up. Same thing, we start 3-hand plank from here, right down, right up, left down, left up, right down, up, left down, left up. Same thing, single arm movement. Focus on the arm that is pushing you up. If you need, you can always do it from the knees. Shake. Like all the push-up variations from the knees if you have to. And last one, squat in a jump squat. Okay, we're gonna set up for the jump squat. 2, 1. Do the jump, soft down, stand. Jump as high as you can, soft down, stand. Explode, soft. Think of your legs like a spring. As soon as we touch the ground, we go in a squat. Drop down low, explode. Don't be in a pulse here. Shake. Catch your breath. Snatches. Remember, 1 dumbbell from the ground, 2 dumbbells from the knees. 1, off we go. Use your back to punch it up. Elbow first. Dumbbell close. Don't go in a bicep curl. Kick the elbow first. Few more seconds. We got swings. Shake. Next one, we go into our swings. Kettlebell swing, dumbbell swing. Doesn't matter what we use. Let's prepare. 3, 1, off we go. Always strong foot in the ground. Back straight, chest up. Remember, don't round here. Push from the hips. Don't lift that dumbbell or kettlebell. Lock your trunk in a straight line. Don't hyperextend. And keep the core tight. 1, and shake. Always foot in the ground. I don't think I have to mention that one. We go in a Renegade Push Up. So from the feet, from the knees. Just keep on working. Tight core. Limit that swing from the row. Less than halfway to go. Doesn't matter how we breathe. We have a complex exercise. 2. Shake. Knee up. Okay. For the knee up, the leg that is going up, focus like a single leg movement. All right? Let's start with the right. Right up, right down, left up, single leg, left down. As slow as you can go when you're going up and down. Left down, right up, right down. If we mess up, it doesn't matter, as long as we work on both sides. Shake. Similar thing, but from the plank. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and we start. Right down, right up, left down, left up, Limit that swing. Keep your core tight. Focus on that single leg, single arm movement. Single leg. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Shake. Whew. Jump squat in a squat. Let's get ready. As high as we can. All the way down. Explode. Soft land. We start. Soft land. Don't rush. Up and down. All the way. Now if you find this tempo block easy, you can speed up. You can even go in a jump squat. But remember, gotta sustain. Shake. You gotta sustain your activity, so we gotta be able to keep it up. Snatches. Last round. 2. Tap the ground. Punch it up. Strong. Elbow first. Boom. Overhead. Straight overhead. Whew. Almost there. Less than halfway to go in this one. Last block of the tempo round. 2. Shake. Nice work. Next one we go in the swings. Let me show you with 2 dumbbells. Just in case you missed it. Dumbbells together. Now again, this depends on which type of dumbbells you have. Always make sure you have a contact with the hips, inner thighs. Push from there. If you have that rounded, really big ones, you won't be able to do this one. Then take one heavy. Shake. You can take one heavy. Renegade push-ups. 5, 3 already. Opa, 2, 1. The time goes really fast during the rest, and then it stops during the workout. Tempo training. Nice block. Almost there. 3, 1. Shake. Knee up. Focus on the leg that goes up, right, up, strong, down, slow, left, up, slow, down, slow, right, up, left, down. Tight core, always. Don't have to mention that one. Limit that to swing. Two, 1, shake. Same thing from the plank. Let's get ready. Hand plank, feet wide, right down, right up, left down, left up. Left up. Left down, left down. Same thing, doesn't matter if we mess up. Just work on both sides. Keep the core tight. Drop down to knees if you need. 3, 2, 1. Shake. And last one. Squat squat jump in a squat. Don't push too much. Off we go. Don't press too fast. We have a high intensity finisher. 4 minutes of work. Knees out. Don't let the knees cave in. Back straight, sink down, explode, soft land. And shake. Relax, take a breath. I'll set the timer for the interval training. We are at 15 seconds work, 20 seconds break, 7 rounds. Okay, let's catch a light breather. Just a small break. Depends how thirsty you feel. Just don't overstep, you might get sick. So technically, rule of thumb, how much you're using, that's how much you need. I think the mic, okay? Okay, looks good, sorry about that. Not sure what's the story with the mic. Might be something changed in between session. Something I cannot affect. Okay, last round. We have our mountain climbers, so let's get ready. We got 2 options. We can do it from the ground. If we're struggling to pull the knees, if they're sliding, we can use something to elevate our hand. Or we can do it from the bench. If you have been with us, you know which one fits you best. Okay, let's not waste too much time. We have to do small cool down after. So I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna get tough. 15 seconds work, 20 seconds break. 3, 2, 1, mountain climbers. Now we want to push the heart rate to our maximum. 2, 1, shake. But again, I want you to be able to sustain. I don't want you to stop and rest. If you need, slow it down on the tempo. You know by now how fast you can press. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Stack your shoulder, elbow, wrist in a straight line. Don't be up in a pike. 2, 1. Shake. Take a breath. That's our last block. Towards the end, if you think you can, we can even push slightly more and more, kind of a faster and faster. Just don't crash, sustain. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Halfway. 2, 1, shake. If you're struggling too much, just regress them in a knee, kind of a knee kicks. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, shake. Breath. Try to keep it up. Slow it down if you need. Just work with us. Prepare. 2, 1, off we go. Straight line. Not a pike. 2, 1, shake. Soon to finish. get ready. 3, 2, 1, and we start. If you can, try to speed it up towards the end. 2, shake. Not sure. I think we have one more. Yeah, that's it. Last round. Let's make it as fast as we can. We're gonna rest after. Let's work. 3, 2, 1, and explode. Go, go, go. Last one. 2, 1, shake. That's it. Full rest. Relax. Okay, catch a light breather. A bit of water. And we go into our cool down and stretch. Okay, hips nice and low. Get one dumbbell in front of you. Hips nice and low. Gently swing them left and right. Stack your shoulder, elbow, wrist. We have a cobra stretch. Then from here, we're gonna sit on the legs. Hands on top of the dumbbells. Straight arm, thumbs up. And sink with the head through the shoulders. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And easy, pushed against the front, hips nice and low, gently swing them left and right. And sit back on the legs. Head through the shoulder, thumbs up, hands on top of the dumbbells. Find a position where you can get a good stretch in the lats, in your armpits. And easy. Relax. Okay, next one. We're gonna go into our split position, not the deep split, regular one. We're gonna try grabbing the foot from behind wherever we can. Heel, maybe from the heel, from the shoe itself, from the ankle, from the tip of the toes, doesn't matter. Pull that leg as far up as you can. Once you have stretch, what you can do, you can slightly drop down to get an inch, maybe lower and lower, just to additionally stretch your quads. 2, 1. And gently relax that leg, switch sides, same thing opposite. So split position, and then wherever you can, grab the foot, for the shoe, for the heel, toes, try to pull as far up as you can, and gently sink to front. We want to feel a good stretch in our quads over the back leg. Here, all the way to the front. And easy. Relax the leg. Push back. Toes up. Opposite leg straight in the knee. Bend over. Simple one. Stretch the hamstring. Similar like when we started. 2, 1. Switch sides. Same thing opposite. Toes up. As low as you can. Straight legs. Sorry. Good stretch. Few seconds hold. And relax. Nice work, everyone. Perfect. Okay, so thank you for training. I hope to see you next time, and up until then, stay healthy and active. Cheers and bye.